96% will fail this rare British classic car quiz. Fancy a stroll down memory lane? Spark a bit of nostalgia with this quiz of bestsellers of the 1960s. For each car shown, see if you can name it before the multiple choice options appear. Score 5 points for each correct answer without hints, and 2 points if you need the options, but still guess it right. The final question at the end will show the #1 best-selling car in the UK of the 1960s. Trust me, it will be a surprise. Let's see how many you can name. Round 1. A. 1960 Mini. B. 1960 Morris Minor 1000. C. 1968 Austin A35. Or D. 1963 Hillman Imp. The correct answer is D. 1963 Hillman Imp. The Hillman Imp holds a special place in Scottish automotive history. Produced at the Linwood plant in Renfrewshire from 1963 to 1976, it was often the first car for many Scots. Its cultural significance is such that it features in the Great Tapestry of Scotland, a monumental artwork depicting the nation's history. Round 2. A. 1962 Ford Cortina Mark I. B. 1963 Hillman Minx Series 5. C. 1961 Vauxhall Victor FB. Or D. 1963 Ford Corsair. The right answer is D. 1963 Ford Corsair. The Ford Corsair, introduced in 1963, initially carried the slogan, "The car that is seen but not heard," highlighting its intended refinement. However, due to the inherent characteristics of its V4 engine, this tagline was considered overly optimistic. Consequently, the marketing focus shifted to "I've got a V in my bonnet," emphasizing the car's V4 power plant. Round 3. A. 1969 Ford Escort. B. 1966 Vauxhall Viva HB. C. 1966 Hillman Hunter. Or D. 1960 Austin 1100-1300. The right one is A. 1969 Ford Escort. The Ford Escort, introduced in 1968, quickly became a significant success for Ford, solidifying the company's status as a household name in Britain. Over its 33-year production run, more than 4.1 million Escorts were sold in the UK, underscoring its enduring appeal and cementing Ford's prominence in the British automotive market. Are you nailing this quiz? If you like this quiz, consider to subscribe and hit the notification bell if you don't want to miss the next fun quiz. Round 4. A. 1967 Hillman Minx Series 3. B. 1960 Ford Anglia. C. 1967 Austin I-40 Farina. Or D. 1961 Vauxhall Victor FB. The correct answer is B. 1960 Ford Anglia. The Ford Anglia gained cinematic fame as the flying car in the Harry Potter series, notably in Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. Beyond its on-screen adventures, the Anglia was innovative in its time. It was among the first cars to feature metallic paint options, offering colors like Venetian gold and blue mink. Round 5. A. 1961 Ford Consul Classic. B. 1961 Hillman Minx Series 5. C. 1960 Vauxhall Victor. Or D. 1961 Morris Oxford Series 6. The right answer is C. 1960 Vauxhall Victor. By 1961, the Vauxhall Victor had achieved remarkable success both domestically and internationally, becoming Britain's most exported car during that period. Its popularity spanned right-hand drive countries such as Australia, New Zealand, South Africa, India, Pakistan, Thailand, and Singapore. Additionally, left-hand drive versions were marketed in Canada under the Envoy name and sold through Pontiac dealerships in the USA. Round 6. A. 1966 Hillman Hunter. B. 1966 Ford Cortina Mark II. C. 1961 Morris Oxford Series 6. Or D. 1967 Vauxhall Victor FD. The right one is A. 1966 Hillman Hunter. The Roots Arrow range, produced between 1966 and 1979, encompassed various models under the Hillman, Humber, Singer, and Sunbeam markers. This lineup included diverse body styles, such as saloons and estates, with coupe versions exclusively manufactured by Sunbeam. Round 7. A. 1960 Austin Mini. B. 1960 Morris Mini. C. 1963 Hillman Imp, or D. 1963 Vauxhall Viva HA. If you picked B. 1960 Morris Mini, then you are right. The Mini was a 1960s icon, standing shoulder to shoulder with rock and roll and the miniskirt in defining the decade. With its revolutionary design by Sir Alec Issigonis, more than 5.3 million Minis were sold, making it the best-selling British car ever made. Round 8. A. 1967 Austin A40 Farina. B. 1967 Ford Anglia 105E. C. 1960 Triumph Herald. Or D. 1963 Vauxhall Viva HA. The correct answer is D. 1963 Vauxhall Viva HA. The Vauxhall Viva, introduced in 1963, initially offered two trims, Base and Deluxe. In 1965, the Super Deluxe variant was added. Early Viva models suffered from severe corrosion issues, leading to parts detaching and earning them a reputation for rusting. Round 9. A. 1961 Vauxhall Victor FB. B. 1965 Ford Cortina. C. 1961 Hillman Minx Series 5. Or D. 1961 Morris Oxford Series 6. The right one is B. 1965 Ford Cortina. The Ford Cortina was so successful that it remained in production for 20 years. No fewer than 5 generations were offered in that time. Hattie Jacques' glam cabs in the film Carry On Cabby famously used the Ford Cortina, while Sid James's competing company used outdated Austin taxis. Round 10. A. 1962 MG Princess 1100. B. 1969 Austin 1300. C. 1960 BMC 1100 1300. Or D. 1963 Hillman Imp. If you picked C. 1960 BMC 1100 1300, then you are right. Sir Alec Issigonis was the designer of the BMC 1100 1300. He also designed the classic Mini, for which he is more fondly remembered. The ADO 16 was Britain's best-selling car for much of the 1960s, highlighting its popularity and impact on the British car market. The ADO 16 was also popular among driving schools, helping many Britons learn to drive, thanks to its easy handling and compact size. It was marketed under several marks, including Austin, Morris, MG, Riley, Wolseley, and Vanden Plas, with each brand offering unique trims and features. Princess Anne owned a Vanden Plas Princess 1300, adding a touch of royalty to the model's history and enhancing its status as a luxury compact car. Did you know this royal fact? Share in the comments if you got this one right. Share your score in the comments below. Do you think you can ace a more challenging bestsellers of 1970s or 1980s quiz? Click here and don't forget to subscribe for more fun classic car quizzes.